Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, so I'm back from our trip to Orlando, and I have things in such a disarray that I thought today I would work on my junk to journal. I have some stuff that I tucked in here, and I thought that'll be a good segue to getting back into things. So thank you all for hanging out with me on my videos that I pre-recorded while I was gone. I hope you enjoyed them. And thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome. And happy holidays to everybody. Thanks for joining. Okay, so number one, while I was gone, my birthday happened. And Kathy sent me this really great canvas light camera holder. Super cool. But while I'm on here, I am going to adjust the light, and I should have done this before. I didn't think it was gonna bother me, but I kind of have a thing for so bear with me here. So this is kind of helps you to see what kind of lights it has. Huh. Let's go back up to this one. So yeah, if you've never had one of these, you can see that you can do all kinds of stuff. But okay, so hopefully you can see. So one thing is, and I know it's really crazy. Remember how I told you that I'm not high maintenance, I'm just delicate? Well, the LED lights really bother me. They make me have a nauseous headache immediately. So as soon as I turn the camera on, I didn't realize that was going to happen. And then as I'm talking, I'm like, I got to get that light off of me. Okay, so yes, but I love it. It comes with this wonderful camera holder, and it has a center light. So I'm hoping that this is a good light for you. And then it has a really heavy duty base. And so I have my scissor container sitting on the base. So yeah, while I was gone, I did not eat my American Air small cookie Biscoff. I love these things. I don't know if anybody else has had these or not, but I don't know. I feel like it has ginger in it, but I don't see that. I don't even see where it says. It just says cinnamon. Huh. This tastes to me like ginger. But anyways, these are really good. I think I'm going to have them for a coffee break today. Also, Joey, he had already given me my my birthday gifts. But while we were gone, he tucked these in a card. Look at this. It's this beautiful hand embroidered on silk. Ooh, it's not embroidered. It's, oh, I didn't even notice that. Must be like some type of something that was adhered to that. I'll have to glue that down. Oh, it looks like it's embroidered. It is embroidered, but it's embroidered on this little teeny, really, really fine mesh. So I'm going to need to glue that down, but isn't that gorgeous? And it's, well, it doesn't say what year, but then he also got me this one, which is very beautiful. That's raised, that happy birthday. And then this is raised. I don't know if you can see that. And this one is from 1909. So pretty. So that was fun to get those. I'm going to have to fix that. That must have just happened because I didn't notice it before. Okay. I'm going to put them back in here to kind of protect them. And get started. So I told you before I left that I had my travel project, which was to make a fabric chain out of Kathy's fabric. Well, that was a bust. I was so tired We left at, our plane left at, I think, 5:15 a.m. So we were up very early. And, yeah, so we did not, I'm going to just set this down here. I was exhausted on the plane and absolutely did not do any crafting. And then on the way back, I was also tired, but I wasn't as tired, so I did do a little bit. I got one done. I'll show it to you another time, because I think I'm going to go just a slight different direction, and I'll show you that when I get to it. But, oh, good grief. I wanted to kind of save this and put it in my junk to journal. I was still so sleepy coming back. We had just done so much while we were gone. Not like, you know, we didn't go to like tourist attractions or anything like that, but we were busy. And let me get some washi out while I talk to you. I'm just piddling today, basically, is what's happening. So hopefully you can see what I'm working on. I'm just going to try to fix that. What should I fix it with? How about, I have nothing on my desk. Where's my scrap paper? Let me run across the desk here. Here's my scrap paper, little bowl. That'll be helpful. So it was my niece's graduation from college. Super proud of her. She graduated summa cum laude, and it was a very long ceremony. There was a lot of kids. I shouldn't say kids, young adults, you know, that were there graduating. And her major was announced first. So then, you know, you sit through hundreds of other kids, as, you know, you want to pay tribute to their hard work as well. But it makes for a long ceremony when your kid is first, you know what I mean? Wonder what that would look like. Just to kind of put something there. So, but it was really nice. Okay, so then the plan was, after graduation, where it was located, and honestly, I don't know anything about locations because this is a totally different state, and but I do know it was in Daytona. It was in Daytona, and it was right near the beach. So the plan was, we walk over to the beach and get pictures taken of the graduate, and then my sister-in-law every year gets a family picture of everybody, and she makes holiday keychains. So every year you get a keychain. You can hang it on the, she has a really cute little metal Christmas tree, and she hangs them on the Christmas tree. We use them for guest keys. So when people come to visit, we'll give them a key with that on there, which is fun. And then we hang them around the utility room. It's fun. It's fun to see year after year, year over year. So anyway, so basically the thing about it is, and it's so interesting because I guess it's part of what happens there, is you walk to the beach, but you walk to it through a hotel. There was a big Hilton hotel, so you walk from the convention hall or wherever we were for the graduation. You walk through the hall. I'm sorry, you walk out of the hall, across a highway, and then you walk into the Hilton. And then you walk through the Hilton, and then you walk out the other side of the Hilton, and there's a big, huge staircase that leads down to a beautiful statue. Looked kind of like a sandcastle, gigantic. I think you can even walk in it. I can't remember now. And then you walk a little further, and then there's seats that you can sit on and watch the waves, and then you can go around there's a railing, you can go around that, and then you can go down into the sand, So Joey and I, that was our plan. We went down there. We were going to just sit and have a little time together. It'd been so busy with us leaving, and early, and then we were just caught up in all the family things. We thought it would be fun to kind of sit there and connect real quick in front of the waves, and then maybe walk down. Well, we were all going to walk down to get pictures taken. So everyone else was going to stay in the hotel and get some pictures there because they had it decorated very nicely. And there was other college grads there getting pictures, taken. So it was pretty neat. And I'm sure that hotel is used to that. So anyways, so we do that, and Joey and I go and we sit down, and it's quite chilly, actually. I would say it was probably in the 50s. And to me, whenever I think about going to Florida in the winter, I think, oh, it's going to be warm, Anyways, it was quite chilly, I thought. And and it was perfect for me because I like that chill. I like that kind of that weather. And so we went and we sat down there for what seemed like 4 minutes. And some lady came up to us and said, "Are you Joey?" And I thought, of all places, here we are a million miles away in the, sitting on a bench at the ocean, and somebody knows Joey. That's, he knows people everywhere. And he said yes. And they said, "Oh, your dad has fallen." Well, Joey's mom had asked this really sweet lady if she would go try to find Joey down at the ocean. And we were literally right there. So she didn't have to look far, thankfully. So what had happened was, coming down the banister of the hotel, coming down the stairs of the hotel to that landing. The landing's concrete for a little while. It's kind of like a deck. There is a rail all the way except for the last 3 steps. And I don't know if it was I don't know what happened, but somehow I think Joey's dad took his eyes off. I don't even know. Took his eyes off of the steps or where he was going. I don't even know what happened, but he fell and he hit hard. So we ended up spending several hours, in the ER. Thankfully, he was fine. He did get quite a few stitches. He had over 30 in his hand and then in his face and chin. So we're very, very grateful that he, was not hurt past that. So that day was pretty much, ER located. And we were just all glad to be together. We were super glad that he was okay, that it wasn't anything more serious than that. And then after that, everybody was hungry. No one had, we hadn't eaten. We got up early to get to drive to the graduation. And then we were going to go have lunch together after pictures at the beach. Well, when that happened, we just went right on to the ER for Joey's dad. And so no one had eaten. So everybody was hungry for dinner. And there was this, I don't know where it was. somewhere near there, I guess, because we were still in the Daytona area. There was this restaurant. It was all you could eat sushi. You don't have to tell me about that twice. So we headed there. Joey's dad was quite hungry as well, so that's a good sign. And we all ate, and then 3 cars back to home base, and played some games, and went to bed. So yeah, it was quite something. And then the next day was our Christmas. And so that was a pajama day, thankfully. And so that was a lot of fun. Everybody had their Christmas pajamas on. That was really fun. So yeah, and then the next day we traveled home early, not early in the morning, but we got out and traveled home, and boy, oh boy, was it good to be in our own bed. You know how that is. Good to get into your own bed. And then the next day after that, I didn't get out of bed till 11:30. I hate to even say that. I hate to tell you that. But it is the truth. I was spent. And so Joey and I, we really just kind of loafed around. Went and saw my mom, caught up with her. She was missing on me. I was missing her too. And so caught up with her. And then this is becoming more of a collage time than it is getting this, working in this. Let's skip the rest of it and get into this journal. Get to gluing some stuff in. I lost track of what I was doing. It was so fun. So that's fun. Okay, then this is just a piece of something to put in. All right, let's see. Where can we put that? This guy's getting big. Let's see what. So anyways, we were exhausted. We had a great time. Probably one of my favorite trips because to Florida, because it was very low key. And that is my style. Very low key. I cut this out of a mailer. I don't even know what it was a mailer for, but I cut it out of a mailer and I thought it was really pretty. Let's see if I can find a spot for it. Yeah, I'm a low-key type of gal. I think I mentioned before, I'm not the type that likes to be entertained. I like to, I wouldn't mind a hike, not a long hike, I'll put it that way, but I don't mind, like we did some it's pretty, flea marketing, which, I can never have enough of that. I love flea marketing, and that was super fun. And so we did that one day. I've got some circles here that we can put in our circle page. We'll get that done. And I really didn't buy much. I don't even know if I bought anything. Oh, we found this thrift store next to one of the flea markets. And they had 25% off everything. I mean, the thrift stores are usually, they are inexpensive already, but this one had see if this one had 25% off. So I actually found a few Christmas gifts for next year. Was pretty happy about that. I had already finished buying for this year, so these are just you know, food and wrapper things that I find, you know, that we've used, and then I just cut out a circle. Sometimes it's out of a magazine, and I can see that I have a lot of stuff here. It's cute. When I was a kid, I always thought it was fun when they would poke him in the tummy and he would giggle. Oh, Pillsbury. Doughboy. Oh, gosh. I feel like I haven't, it's been a long time. I feel like I haven't filmed in a long time, which it has been. But I'm glad to be back filming and kind of getting back into the groove a little bit. Well, there's another one of those. I'm going to put them together. I don't know why, I just feel like I want to. And then I have this, which I have somewhere in here. I put those. That looks cute. Somewhere in here are the UPC codes. You remember I had cut these donuts out, and I took one of them to use as a bookmark for that book I'm reading that I got out of the church library, which is, I'm only about halfway through. I used the donut, one of the donuts, the prettiest one, the pink one, to use as a bookmark. Well, I dropped it on the airplane. And I have no idea where that thing went to. Okay, I don't know where the UPC code thing is. I may have passed it up already. Oh wait, here it is. Okay, let's put this one on here. One day in the future, 100 years from now, someone will take a reader. They'll read these codes. This is my thought. They'll read these codes and they'll be like, oh, I can't believe that was only $4.56 or whatever, you know. There. Okay. All right. So now let's just work from the back forward and put some stuff in. Oh, I cut these out of a catalog. That looks good there. Still looking for a spot for this winter background. Black licorice. I love black licorice. And then I have this one. Almost feel like, oh, I was going to tell you, my mother-in-law, that looks pretty. She made, on all of the Christmas tags, she made them out of like scrapbook paper, I guess. But on the back of each one, she had cut out of magazines and had stickers and everything that represented the person. Oh, mine is still in transit getting back. My stepson is bringing all of our gifts back. He drove. Anyways, oh, I'll have to show you it. She did such a great job with those, and I can't wait to get them in this journal. And then she also made my stepson, niece, and Joey. And I haven't even looked at Joey's. His is in transit as well. But she made each of them a junk to journal based on them. Oh my gosh. So my niece is going to be a doctor. And so she tore out and pulled out and found all kinds of different things for her. It was so cool. I've got this tab here. Looks like we already have a tab. That sticks out quite far, doesn't it? You could put it right there. So anyways, just such a great job. I was so inspired. She told me she was inspired by me, but isn't that something that she can be inspired by me and it be totally different, and then I get inspired by her creation? I love that. That's what's so great about sharing crafts. Oops, I just dropped those pockets. Anyways, so cool. I have to put down a little bit too far. So every year, Christmas, still talking about Christmas, every year we take our grandchildren shopping for each other, their folks and their sibling. And we just only give them $5 per person. And years ago, let's see, I guess we've been doing this now 12 years, maybe even longer. But years ago, $5, you could get a couple of things. But where's my pen? But nowadays it doesn't go as far, but they're very creative and they do such a good job. So we took the two girls last night individually. So what happens is we pick up one, we take them to the store shopping, we call their mom when we're checking out. She starts to gather the second person, the second kid, and travel to meet us. In the meanwhile, I have a wrapping station set up in the car. And so we go out to the car and the kids wrap their gifts in tissue, and then we put them in a bag, and they put their name and all that on it. So we did the two. Usually we do all four in one time, but it worked out better this time because they're still in school to do two at a time. So we did the two girls yesterday, and we're going to do the two boys today. I thought in here I would go ahead and write. I wanted to write a scripture, so I think I'm just going to put it right here. Wish I had something, pretty typed out, but I'll just write it. Okay. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full. This is a wonderful scripture of hope and to me, glee, joy, but it's fun to write because there's a lot of loops. Okay, what else do we have here? Surprise. So yeah, so I'm a little bit yakety yak yak. But that has been our last few days. And we just had a great time. And we've had a great time being back. One thing is, poor Joey has not had a good home-cooked dinner. I'll put it that way. I did cook breakfast for dinner the other night, which we both love. But so we came back and we had tried to get rid of most everything in our refrigerator before we left. Well, now it's just bare. And I haven't gone grocery shopping to fill it. So, yeah, look at that, how fun that is. I don't know why I put a notch there when I covered both of them. It's interesting. I think it could easily go in a pocket somewhere. What did I can't remember what I did with this one. Okay. Could something else go on there? I don't know. I cut this out of something. I don't know what. I don't think I like that. Where's my scissors? Maybe just fussy it a little bit more. So we've, called and checked on Joey's dad. He's doing fine. He recovers very quickly from things. Seems as if. So he's doing fine. Joey works this week and then he's off until the new year, which I feel very blessed about that. Cannot wait. We'll do Christmas morning with my youngest daughter and then go see my mom. And then the next weekend we'll have both of my daughters will be here, and my son-in-law and the grands. So that'll be our Christmas time together. Maybe fussy this a little bit. Yeah, so this is just a little catch-up time. It was absolutely beautiful. Put a video on about flying in. We flew through clouds for such a long time. I mean, it was like a whiteout. And as we started to descend, it was absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna it's a very short video. I'll put it on. Hopefully, maybe you've seen it by the time this airs. Almost have lost track of what day it is. Every day feels like a Sunday afternoon since we've been back. But I know it's not. Okay, would this go here? No, see, I could do it that way, but what I'd like to do is find 2 pages that it could go across. I think that's going to be the best that I can find. I just wanted to get it in. I thought it was so pretty. Oopsie. might have not cut that short enough. Let's see if I can get it to stick. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks neat. Pretty. Let's see if we can find something to put there. There's another cream cheese. Okay, that might help that to not bend so much. Let's try that. Oopsie. Take this out for a second. I usually like to sit in the mornings and watch a few YouTube videos. I haven't even done that. Just been doing laundry, unpacking and putting things away. And then when I left, I hadn't quite finished decorating the house for Christmas, so I worked on that a little bit yesterday. Now maybe that could use something there. Look at how fun this is. It's neat. I don't know. I think it's all neat. What is this? Is this a pocket? No. Oh, it's just a little thing. I don't know why I did that divot there. What was I gonna... I just like both sides. I just like both sides. Just put that there. This always makes me happy. We'll put that there for now. What else is there? There's this. Let's find a spot for that. This could be maybe a tuck or something. There's its counter. It's fun to look through, I think. I like the sound, all the papers and different things. I need to write more in it. I haven't written a whole lot in it, a few things. Might have to make a pocket for it. Kind of like it to be maybe out of vellum. Where's that page that I just had? That one that I painted, it's not really my favorite. Remember, I just didn't know when to stop. I just kept going, 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 going. Maybe that would be a page to... All right, where is that thing? That might be a page to put it on there. Not fully cover it, but kind of. And then, there it is. Then maybe we can call it for the day. Looking for my vellum scraps. I they might be in here. Feels like just tracing paper. Find something. Yikes, what a mess. Okay. Would that even fit? Oh, I know. We have to go this way, don't we? Maybe if I just do like, maybe like this. I wonder if I can do it with my... Yikes. Let's get a little bit out of the way here. Excuse a reach. Come on. These are just going to be trash. Okay, can I wonder if I can tear it. Okay. And then just need to tear a little bit off of there. Let me just try to cut that. Try to cut it straight. And glue this down. Kind of see it. How about looking at my pens here, if I have anything? Thought I might have. Wonder if this will draw on there. That's okay. Let's do just a little vine. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to need to get my Sharpie out. Maybe. Will that even work? And then let's just put some petals. Random. Just put a little extra. So, my stepson, Joey's son, should be here this afternoon, probably about 2:30, 2:20, something like that. And like I said, he's bringing all of the Christmas gifts from our trip. So that'll be fun to go back through all of that, you know it. And I'm going to show you some of it because Joey's mom and sister do such a fun job of giving me things for junk journaling. So that'll be exciting to show you that. I know I got lots of washi. Beautiful, beautiful washi tape. Today I worked in my personal journal that I keep. And I used a lot of washi that my daughter had gotten me for during the birthday party that Joey had for me with my daughters. And get in there without gluing it in. I don't know. Better let that. Better let it adhere before I try that. I think it's the paint on this. Can't remember what kind of paint I use. Very chalky. It's probably that Dollar General paint I bought for $4. It's very chalky. Okay, well, I feel good. We got a lot of things put in the book. It's fun to look through. Some of this stuff away. Fun to look through. Got this. Put some pretties on that. Will it fit? If not, let's take a smidge off the bottom, even though I love that little tear. It's at the bottom. Take a smidge off. Better. That's better. Okay. Alrighty. Wowza. Look at that. Yikes. A lot. Something right here. Oh, you know what it is? Inside of my blackberry bag. I need to get a flat one. They make flat ones. I saw some at Walmart. My pen. We'll take that out and get a flat one. That's what's causing that buckle. There. Much better. Okay. And everything else will just go back in and we'll just continue to work on it. And it's fun. We'll add stuff and I'm going to look up some poems or something I want to put in here. Okay, well, thanks everybody for hanging out and going through it with me and adding. And look at this little guy hanging out while I kind of decompress a little bit, the trip and all, debrief you on it, and get back into the swing of things. So we just want you to know we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. All right, everyone, have a great day. Hope you get to craft. Bye-bye.